So when was that? When was it?
It was when I was 6.
Yeah, 6. That young. Okay. And so when you were 6, and then what? Do you remember it? What was it? What was the type? Was it something like this?
No, it was
Different.
smaller.
It was smaller. Okay, because this one was really, it needed a real bag. Okay. And do you remember your first mobile phone?
Yes.
What was it like? Well, you see how telephones developed, the evolution of these telephones, right? So your telephone was big or?
Small.
It was quite small,
Yes.
all right, and it had buttons.
Yes.
And look at this, it's an aerial, okay? Buttons and aerial. Masha, what about you?
It was really small, like this.
Yeah, like this one, very tiny, okay? And it had only 2 buttons?
No.
No. So what did it have? Was it black and white or was it colorful?
It was blue.
It was blue. That's the most important. It was blue. Good. And right. So this is the model which had a kind of slider, right? So this is one of the most famous ones. Now, when you see it, Filter, what do you think?
I think of like something really heavy and something that you can like break.
That you cannot
Cars.
break. Oh, you can
Cars,
break
glass.
cars with. Okay. Rihanna, what about you? So have you seen these telephones before or never?
Some I have seen, but some I haven't.
Some are pretty strange. Okay, if I make a pause, okay, so this is the billionth Nokia handset ever sold. Just imagine it, to be sold 1 billion telephones. 1 billion telephones. Well, what do you think, Vanya? So, do you remember your first telephone?
First of Microsoft is job now.
All right, so you have it now.
Yes.
This one?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, what do you like about your telephone? Reliable, easy to use, well, pleasant, or what?
Easy to use.
It's easy to use, okay? And what about you, Vlad? When you talk about your telephone?
I think my telephone was now is very comfortable.
Right.
Because, I use it more than 6, maybe 7 years.
6 or 7 years, pretty nice. So it's a smartphone.
Yeah.
Okay, is this a smartphone?
No.
Obviously not, but what is a smartphone then? And well, let's see when smartphone actually appeared. So it was the first telephone which was dust-proof. Smartphone is the large one which has a long screen, right? Good. So 2004, just 12 years ago, the telephones were developing. Yeah, good. So did you used to have any of them? Yeah.
No, but I know that my cousin
Used to have one. Okay, so really lots of different models. They had different shapes, they were recognizable. And then finally, Nokia N95, which is probably the most feature-rich telephone of all times. And after this, the first iPhone. Yeah, and this is multi-touch screen phone, several hundred people. So it became instantly popular, okay? And now, what does the future hold? So what is going to be next in the future? So what do you think about these telephones? How possible that they will be so different? Yeah? On your wrist or flexible? Any ideas? What do you think? Do you think that they can be really flexible? Okay, so look at your phones, all of you. So what do you like best about your telephone? What do you like best about it? That it is...
That it works.
That it works. So as long as it works, it is fine. Right? Okay, and how about speed? You want it to be faster, you want it to be lighter? What is your idea?
My phone is, I think, comfortable and it's really work.
Yeah, it really works. This is the most important. What do you like about your telephone?
My phone is very strong.
Yeah, the telephone is really, really strong. Okay, So, good. Now, let's go to our books. And in our books, we can see something about telephones. You go to page number 24. Global network. Global network. So, how communication has changed. Have a look. So, here we are. Here we are. We've got a number of different figures here. How communication has changed. What I'm going to do now is the following. I'm going to play you a very short recording. What is the first task, Liana? Can you tell me? What is the task? Yeah, number one.
Listen and write the pairs of numbers in the order you hear them.
Yes. So please prepare your pens, prepare your notebooks, and listen and write the numbers in the order in which you hear them. Okay? Here we go.
CD2, Track 1, Unit 3, 1, 60%.
Yeah, so you write 60. 60. 60%. 60.
16%.
You hear the difference?
2,
So 60, 16. Yeah. So now go on. So you listen and hear and then write down what you hear.
13.3, 30.3, 3, 30,000, 300,000,
So 30,000, 300,000.
Four, 17,500. $70,500. 5, 1,858. 1,585. 6, 1 million. 1 billion.
Billion this time.
7, 1 trillion. 1 billion. 8, 1.57 billion.
1.57.
1.75 billion.
That's it. So what is there in number 2? Have you got it?
13.3, 14.
Once again.
13.3.
13.3.
13.3.
13.3. And the other one?
400,000.
Sorry?
14.
14.3.
Thirty.
So how much have you got? 30.3. Yeah, 13.3, 30.3. And the third one? 30? 30,000. 30,000. Remember that when we have thousands, we need to put comma. And 300,000. 300,000. Next one, in number 4.
17,500.
17,500. Again, so we put a comma. And
70,500.
70,500. Okay. The next one.
1,858.
Yeah. 1,858. Don't forget to put and after 100. And 1,585. Exactly. Then the 6.
1 million.
1 million. Well, we can put 6 zeros, but don't forget to put the commas after each set of 3, like this. And
1 billion.
1 billion, which will be 9 zeros in a set. Right? Then 7.
1 trillion.
1 trillion. Well, as I asked some English people, but they don't really like this trillion. They would say a million. So that would be more understandable. 1 trillion, 12 zeros. We use it mostly for data, 1 terabyte. Yeah, that's 1 trillion byte, isn't it? Then, no, more.
1 million.
1 million.
Just a little bit more.
All right, 1 million. So what is this? 1 trillion of what? 1 trillion bytes. 1 terabyte.
1 terabyte.
Let's see, this is 1 mega, right?